even just for other people than myself, to have that pathway to employment and to a better life is something I'm very passionate about. I'm very hopeful for some kids now that are disabled, growing up now, that there's better facilities, better treatments for them too, and better support than even I would have had, when I was young. So it's up to the likes of me and other people like me to push that, because if we don't, nobody's going to speak up for us. I am the Disability Access Officer at the RSFA, so that basically means that anything disability access related, that's what I'm responsible for. And that could be anything from the actual facilities at the stadium here, to tickets, to any sort of support that a typical disabled person may need. And it doesn't matter what their disability is or what support they might need, it's up to me and the people that I work with to try and find a way that's suitable to facilitate that supporter's needs. Having someone who's dedicated to disabled people specifically is important, especially for the confidence of that disabled person to know that there's someone in the association that's working for them and for their needs. I hope that we could use the good work that we do at the RSFA Foundation here across the disability sort of world here, whether it be participation, whether it be elite stuff, which I'm also involved in, or the disability access and employment side of it too. Yeah, I definitely think that we could use what we have as a great example of what an accessible environment can be like for any disabled person. When it comes to days like this, to recognise disabled people and to recognise what we can do for society and in society, I think it's really important to highlight people like myself and other disabled people as well that are doing things differently, that are involved in different industries and in various ways. I think it's important to show that, especially for the younger generation coming up, that can see that and say, okay, well, I like football, I'd like to work in football, maybe that could be a path for me, whereas before that wasn't open. For kids of my generation and older, that wasn't really a possibility. I'm glad that I've managed to sort of go against that in a positive way and show that, okay, I'm a wheelchair user that does have complex needs in various ways, but I can still contribute in an industry that I enjoy, in a job that I enjoy and that has an impact.